Good morning, good morning, good morning, sunshine. It's Dr. Renee, your favorite allergy and asthma expert, and I just completed my first workout for the new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Um, it's so funny because so many years I would start the new year off. I'm going to start off on the right foot, and in my old building, there was a gym, and I go to the gym, and that would be the first and the last day of the year that I went to the gym. um, 2025, I'm going to eventually talk about. I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna get it together. But 2026, I know this year is going to be amazing. Hopefully, amazing for everyone. Um, I know this world is rough right now. Well, not this world, this country is rough right now. But we're gonna hold tight to our faith that it can't get any worse. Let's just pray. But all jokes aside, I am so excited to get the New People edition. Oprah's on the cover. If you know me, you know I'm excited because I love Oprah. But I'm more excited because she's talking about her weight loss journey. And needless to say, I've been on one myself. It's funny to look at pictures, like especially with today, to look back at pictures 8 years ago. Um, and be like, wow. 2017, I think, is when I really started to pay attention, and I really, I started walking everywhere. I didn't care how far it was. I would walk, and so I used to walk 6 to 10 miles a day, and it was great. It was great. My heart needed it. It was wonderful. But I will tell you that when I, in 2020, incorporated strength training, that's when I really saw a big difference. So starting walking was excellent. I also cold turkey stopped eating carbs. I do not recommend. I don't believe in elimination. Um, for me, let me say that. For me, I don't believe in elimination. I don't have diabetes, never did, never was pre diabetic. So there was no one saying you need to eliminate these foods. So, yeah, but I did that and it was crazy. I don't know how I survived for 3 months. But I walked and I walked and I walked and I walked and I walked. And I was able to walk myself under 200 pounds, which was the first time in a very long time that I had been under 200 pounds. So it was amazing. Um, but like I said, 2020, when I got a trainer and incorporated weights, that's when I started seeing a whole new me that I hadn't seen probably ever, but really since I was competitively dancing back in the day. So um, it's really important that we incorporate weights. Really important we incorporate weights. I have been doing Tunde's arm program, the 10-minute arm program. If you're a Pelotoner, I'm sure you've heard about the calendar. I've been doing that since the first Monday of 2025. And so tomorrow is my last day. And I'm so excited because I've seen tremendous progress just by my clothes. I haven't done the measurements yet. And I think I do have measurements from January. But just from my clothes, I can tell that there's a huge difference in my arms. I'm so excited. I'm thinking I'm going to do it again. I'm not sure yet. I only missed like a handful of days, so I don't feel too bad about that. Um, hey, Doc feels natural. I'm not sure what you're talking about, so I'm going to ignore that. Um, so, yeah, so I think that it's really important that you do have cardio, but you have strength training. And as we get older, the strength training is really important so that we can make certain that we have strong muscles. I don't want to be one of those 90-year-old ladies that needs a walk because it's walking bent over, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be one of those ladies. I want to be standing up straight and tall and happy. And so, because of that, I'm really focusing on getting the strength training in and make sure I build my muscle. And I try to make sure I take everything, eat everything I need to eat, or take supplements so that my bones are good. So calcium is important, obviously. But but yeah, I so grateful that I made the decision. It was my birthday present to myself for my 45th birthday in 2020 to get a trainer. And he was not easy on me. And it's due to him, Glenn Lott, that I today just did what I did, and I'm so proud of myself with the weights that I did. And yeah, and these arms are going to be crying in about 10 minutes because they're already kind of starting to hurt, but I'm going to be okay. I will survive. Um, and I will tell you also with the strength training, and and I also I credit weight loss, Weight Watchers. I counted my points very religiously, and starting in 21, and this is the first time when I lost weight that my chest actually went down too. So I used to wear 38G, and now I'm down to like a 36B or C, I think it is. Um, so it's a huge difference, but I was used to them, so they never really bothered me. So because they just were always large, so it's weird now that they're so small, but I'm pleased as punch because this is what is what is meant to be, I guess. So yeah. So if you want this year to be your year, then get up and do something this morning or today, and then try to make sure you do it, regularly. Me regularly means pretty much I usually do 6 to 7 days a week, because that's just what I have to do. But, you figure out what works for you. I don't necessarily do 3 hours every day. I don't necessarily do an hour every day, but I do something every day usually. So, and when it's warmer, wherever I'm at, if it's warm, then I can usually get in lots of steps. I was in California a few weeks ago, and so I was able to get more than 12,000 steps in per day. But now that I'm back in the cold and I'm like, it is bitter cold in Chicago. I think this might be our worst winter in a very long time. I'm not really focusing on trying to get 12,000 steps. I'm just trying to just get where I need to go. And if I get steps on the way there, that's great. But really, I focus a lot on strength training and the cardio I do. Like today, I did mountain climbers, and I did a couple the parts of the circuit were things that increased my heart rate. So that was my cardio, and I can't touch my chest because it hurts from yesterday's workout. So but yeah, do your thing, please. I think people don't realize, and I was just having this conversation. It's like everyone seems to be coming up with cancer, but cancer, when you have all those extra fat cells around your middle, that's like a breeding ground. And I heard this a long time ago, and I was like, wow. And they said, it's really important that number around your stomach. And I'm like, wow. And I think it might be true. So please make certain that you do what you can, do your part, because some things we cannot help, but some things we can. And so that was my focus. In 2020, I was like, okay, my dad is sick. I don't want to be sick ever because I don't know who would take care of me. So, and I don't want them to have to worry about me. So I was like, I got to get my life together. And so that's when I was like, okay, I had started it in 2017, and I was like, we got to finish it. And so, unfortunately, I had kind of backpedaled a large amount because of the pandemic. So the scale was back over 200, but I said, we're going to do it. And we pulled it together. And so, like I said, I really, 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 really credit Weight Watchers for keeping me together. And then 21 is when I started Weight Watchers, and I also started doing the Peloton. And I credit the lovely instructors with Peloton for motivating me to want to do anything every single morning. I'm not a morning person, but every morning I don't miss my workouts. And then, so yeah, so thank you. And if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Severe asthma, major food allergies, laziest human being when it comes to working out, but I can do it. So you can do it. And you know how to reach me if you need help. Happy New Year.